All right, we're getting ready to start. So good energy.
All right.
Smile.
Yeah. Okay. Can you tell us a little bit about decision-making under uncertainty? What is that class about, and what do you see students taking away from it?
Oh, I love this class. So I teach it in the fall quarter. We go into the fundamentals of how do you make good decisions when there's uncertainty about the outcomes of our decisions and uncertainty in our models. And so what we're trying to do is optimize decisions. The idea is going from a concept of a problem and then figuring out what are the appropriate computational methods to arrive at an optimal solution. And then as part of the course, they also evaluate how much of a lift is brought by computational machinery over different baseline methods. At the end of the class, the students take these ideas and apply them to a domain of interest to them.
I think a lot of the statistical methods that are behind a lot of solutions for coming up with ways to design decision-making agents are super transferable to really all of these different areas where we're looking at understanding risk and making a decision based on a limited amount of information.
Can I ask, can you always, and this is one of those questions that I'm never sure of, can you always arrive at an optimal solution?
Yeah, great point. So this is a challenge that has been well understood since the 1950s with the work of Richard Bellman, and it's often referred to as the curse of dimensionality. So many problems that we face, like wildfire fighting, the dimensionality of that problem is actually enormous. And so we can't actually arrive at a provably optimal solution. And rather, we need to figure out what are the appropriate approximations. And it turns out that there are many different ways to go about arriving at a good approximate solution. A lot has been invested in building up these different AI systems and other kinds of concepts, and they have the potential of bringing a huge societal benefit. What limits the deployment of these systems is just the challenge of validating that these systems will behave as expected when deployed in the real world, and really quantifying and understanding that risk so that these deployments can be done responsibly.